Success is a miserable teacher. It tempts intelligent people to believe they cannot lose, and it is an unreliable guide to the future. Your school may have done away with winners and losers, but life has not. The leader needs to create an environment in which people can analyze the situation and develop a good response. Don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. People always fear change. People feared electricity when it was invented, didn't they? I'm serious when I do my work. I'm not serious when I'm home with my kids. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. If your business is not on the internet, then your business will be out of business. I never took a day off in my 20s, not one. Don't let complexity stop you. I read an hour almost every night. It's part of falling asleep. Life is not a continuous process. There's some sort of a finite number of achievements that defines your life. If you can't make it good, at least make it look good. We all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve. It's useful to compare our preparations for epidemics with our preparations for war. Whenever there is hard work to be done, I assign it to the laziest man, as he is sure to find an easy way of doing it. Be lazy, think crazy. Don't wallow in failure. Instead, learn from it. Creativity allows people to be effective. Only through focus can you do world-class things, no matter how capable you are. The more you learn, the more you have a framework that the knowledge fits into. Whether I'm at the office, at home, or on the road, I always have a stack of books I'm looking forward to reading. We make the future sustainable when we invest in the poor, not when we insist on their suffering. To win big, you sometimes have to take big risks. Humanity's greatest advances are not in its discoveries, but in how those discoveries are applied to reduce inequity. The greatest thing you can do for your competition: hire poorly. You have a meeting to make a decision, not to decide on the question. I was lucky to be in the right place at the right time, but many others were also in the same place. The difference was that I took action. To succeed, you also have to know how to make choices and how to think more broadly. Life's not fair, get over it. Improving the health and productivity of the poorest is one of the best investments you can make in the future of the world. A fundamental new rule for business is that the internet changes everything. It's the knowledge derived from information that gives you a competitive edge. My success, part of it certainly, is that I have focused on a few things. To be born poor is not our fault, but to die poor is a crime. I believe innovation is the most powerful force for change in the world. We get comfort from those who agree with us, but we get growth from only those who don't agree with us. How you gather, manage, and use information will determine whether you win or lose. Most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. I am not in competition with anyone but myself. My goal is to improve myself continuously. Success today requires the agility and drive to constantly rethink, reinvigorate, react, and reinvent. If you are born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job, because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. The computer was born to solve problems that did not exist before. The key for us, number one, has always been hiring very smart people. I definitely think leaving kids massive amounts of money is not a favor to them. Effective philanthropy requires a lot of time and creativity, the same kind of focus and skills that building a business requires. Being flooded with information doesn't mean we have the right information or that we're in touch with the right people. I would counsel people to go to college because it's one of the best times in your life in terms of who you meet and develop a broad set of intellectual skills. Expectations are a form of first-class truth. If people believe it, it's true. Setting clear goals and finding measures that will mark progress toward them can improve the human condition. Anyone who spends their life on a computer is pretty unusual. I don't know has become I don't know yet. I really had a lot of dreams when I was a kid, and I think a great deal of that grew out of the fact that I had a chance to read a lot. Patience is a key element of success. People cannot become truly knowledgeable without being excellent readers. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. Money has no utility to me beyond a certain point. If you think your teacher is tough, wait till you get a boss. To be a good professional engineer, always start to study late for exams because it teaches you how to manage time and tackle emergencies. The barrier to change is not too little caring, it is too much complexity. Only a few businesses will succeed by having the lowest price, so most will need a strategy that includes customer services. When you are failing, you are forced to be creative, to dig deep and think night and day. You need to understand things in order to invent beyond them. The world needs banking, but it does not need banks. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. Life is a lot more fun if you treat its challenges in creative ways. Leaders are those who empower others. Embrace bad news to learn where you need the most improvement. Learning from mistakes and constantly improving products is a key in all successful companies.